Hi guys, Sandy Ingram here. Welcome to the Education Matrix channel. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the inside track of what's really happening in Iraq when it comes to employment and unemployment. Now that this world health issue is center stage, the truth is coming out about a lot of different situations in Iraq. Then we'll take a look at the USD IQD exchange rate. Here are the stats for the last 30 days. And we are going to take on our tax trivia question. This is a good one. You really want to stay for the answer for this one. The tax trivia question is this. You now have a home business. You're not doing much with it, but you have it, and you are making an effort to start a business that will generate a profit in a short period of time. You go yard sales on one Saturday morning, and you find a painting that you like. You purchase the painting for $40. You have the painting appraised because your neighbor sees the painting hanging in your home office. And she insists that the painting is worth something. Much to your surprise, when you have the painting appraised, the appraiser says that the painting is worth between $100,000 to $115,000. You immediately increase the theft insurance and the homeowner insurance on your home. Now, the tax trivia question is, when you file your taxes, do you report the $40 purchase, the appraisal fee, and the increased homeowner's insurance on your Schedule C as a tax write-off for business? Or do you report the $100,000 on your tax return because that is what the painting is worth? Iraq, the world's second largest crude oil producer, has hit hard times because of the collapse in oil prices in recent months. Now, this has sent the country sprawling into its worst physical crisis in years. The World Bank estimates that the GDP will shrink by 10% this year for Iraq. This article shows us that hundreds to thousands of workers from different countries have moved to Iraq in recent years to work. This is something I was not aware of. One worker is from Bangladesh, and he's been in Iraq, southern Iraq, the oil-rich area of Iraq, for 7 years. During that time, he has sent money back to his family each month. Now, since the world health issues and the collapse of the oil prices, he has asked his family to send him money. He says that he doesn't even have 1,000 dinars, which is equal to less than $1 US. Hundreds of thousands of migrant workers, mostly from South Asian countries, have relocated to Iraq over the last 10 years to work in the oil fields and restaurants. So tell me again, what is the unemployment rate in Iraq before the world episode? There are 250,000 registered Bangladesh workers in Iraq. So you see, as long as the black gold is flowing, Iraq is Big Daddy. Now, this article further supports the previous article and tells us what the unemployment rate was before the world health issue. It was 50%. So I don't understand how Iraq's unemployment was 50%, and they have over 250,000 registered people from Bangladesh working in Iraq. But I guess it's not for me to understand. We're invested in Iraq, and sometimes we may have questions. And for me, that is a number one question. Now, 2 months ago, the world experienced a historic collapse in oil prices, and oil prices briefly went negative in May of 2020, this year. Thankfully, oil prices are recovering. Iraq's government depends on oil for 90% of its operating costs. Accordingly, 30% of Iraq's employed work for the government. With Iraq being strapped for cash, paying government pensions and government salaries has become a major issue. Now for the tax trivia answer. If you sold the painting for $100,000, then yes, you would report the income on Schedule D and owe taxes on $100,000 minus $40 in the cost of the appraisal and the framing. If the painting is still hanging in your office, then you report all expenses associated with buying, framing, appraising fee, increase in homeowners insurance, and the mileage to purchase the said painting. You don't have to report the worth of the painting until you actually sell the painting.